in projects, we often experience periods of time where there are delays and also in which no activity or effort is applied. This could be waiting for an approval or some other delay. And this is referred to in projects as lag. And in this video, we're going to show you how you can use Microsoft Project to represent lag. And then at the end of this video, we're going to show a rather unusual way in which this can be used to reduce the amount of tasks you have in your schedule. So let's take a look. Now, in this particular example, let's say that we're checking for required licenses, and then after this, we're going to complete a risk assessment. Now, the checking of licenses we've shown takes 5 days and 4 hours of effort in order to do that. But what if we find that this task is actually going to be 10 days because of the approvals to come in from council? So we increase that to 10 days and the task extends 10 days, but notice also that the effort also extends accordingly from 4 hours to 8. Now, this is not a true representation, is it, with respect to the situation, because the additional 5 days of this task is a period of inactivity. So how can we represent this properly? So let's reduce that back down to 5 days. How we do this is you look at the connecting task, which is complete risk assessment if required, and then jump into the task information. And then under the predecessors tab, see that there is a column here, lag. Now we want to extend that out by 5 days to represent the delay that we are going to experience for the authorities to grant us the license. And if we click OK, you can see now that is extended out the additional 5 days, and the effort remains the same as 4. So the use of lag here can better and more accurately depict the situation, particularly when you experience delays that involve periods of inactivity. Now, I also mentioned that there is another unusual way in which you might be able to utilize the lag function in Microsoft Project to effectively reduce the amount of tasks that you might need. Now, you might wonder, how do we do that? Well, say for example, with this particular role here, assign specific roles and responsibilities, and then the sequential task here of scheduling meetings for updates. Now, we've shown this to be 10 days and 5 days, and one occurring after the other one is complete. Now, what if we realize, well, this particular task could be done halfway through this task? Now, we could get in there and add another task, make this one 5 days, and then this one 5. Add this one together, link, and then link the other one. But you're getting more and more tasks here, and it can get rather messy. Go back a few steps and go back to where we were, and we're going to utilize the lag function here. So double click into the second task and go into task information. And then instead of a positive lag, we're going to go to a negative lag. We're going to go -5 days, -5 lag, and click OK. And then you can see here that the task effectively begins halfway through the previous 10-day task. Now, not everyone likes doing it this way, but I find it quite useful, and it certainly is a tool that you can use to effectively negate the need of having additional tasks in your schedule. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and please let me know if you have subscribed. I'd love to keep the conversation going.